we'll be talking by popular request. We'll be talking about iPhone apps. Um, so there are plenty of iPhone apps that are useful for blind people. A few of those, I'll talk about today, and uh, so I'll talk about a few today, and y'all can, find many more on Apple Viz. This is just, to get y'all started, and maybe have y'all, start looking for other apps that y'all find useful, and maybe we'll have a good discussion this time um, about the apps and such. So the first one that I'll go over is Ira. Many of y'all have heard about that because I always recommend it. They've definitely helped me out. I have a few sticky situations like being dropped off at the door of Walmart and having to find customer service, and they helped me with that. I ain't never gonna let them live that down. So um, Ira helps you get tasks done with sighted agents. It basically uses the camera and the GPS to help uh, complete tasks. And so the sighted agent will see out of the camera and know your location from GPS, so that they can help you get places and stuff like that. If you're in Talladega, um, it is free for as long as you want. In other places, there is a 5 minute free, um, for, 5 minutes free per day, um, and there are um, free opportunities that you can use with things like looking for a job, or if you have JAWS or Zoom text, you can have them help you with inaccessible things, or if your computer gets stuck, or if JAWS crashes or something, you can have them help you with that. Um, they can connect to your computer using TeamViewer to help you with inaccessible apps or forms. And if you have Uber or Lyft in your town, um, you can connect Ira to your Uber or Lyft accounts to have them order a car for you and tell you which car um, is the right car to get into. You can buy more minutes for using it outside of the free 5 minutes. There's like 120 minutes for $30. So the next app is Seeing AI. It's a free app which uses artificial intelligence to read things. They can read short text, which is like um, stuff on a box of, a package or whatever, or a computer screen. It can read documents, which is just pieces of paper or whatever. It can generally describe people, read money, handwriting, and show how much light is in a room. You can also read color, and it can read product descriptions if there's a barcode on the product. And it can describe scenes, like if there's a cat on a bed, it'll try to describe that if you take a picture of that. It can describe pictures from the camera roll, which is the photos on your phone. Um, that's in the menu. And from other apps through the share function in the app, usually at the bottom of the screen. Um, and you can do that through websites. You can share a picture to Seeing AI. Soundscape. That's a free app for navigation. It uses stereo headphones to point you in the direction you should go. So you might want to get some bone conduction headphones from Aftershocks, or the AirPods or EarPods that came with your phone, assuming you don't have the iPhone 12 yet, because those don't come with headphones anymore. Um, so you'd want headphones that don't block out noise with this, so that while you're traveling down the street or crossing a street, you don't you hear the cars and don't get run over. So be very safe with these navigation apps. It guides users to places around them. So you can set it to guide you to Domino's or Walmart or Customs Pizza or Sonic or First House. Um, and you can also put down place markers so that if you want to go to the walking track, you can have somebody guide you there, and then you can put down the place marker, and then later on you can hopefully find your way back. And I would put little breadcrumbs along the way, like a breadcrumb maybe at the Grider Hall, the main building, and then one halfway to the track, and then one at the track. So you can so you won't get lost. When you're coming back or when you're whatever. So place markers and navigate. So the next app is Blind Square. It's another navigation app, and it costs $30. Now the difference is it will describe what you should do. So whereas Soundscape would play a sound to your left and say, well, it wouldn't really say anything, really. The Blind Square would say 300 yards to your left or something like that, or to 9 o'clock, or is it? Yeah, 9, 10, 11, yeah. I'm really bad with clock faces. So that's the main difference, is that it talks to you instead of playing sounds in the direction you should go. So you can use Blind Square without needing headphones. And it's a little bit, less enjoyable. You can't really, it's not, you're not, literally following a map or whatever, but it's still, serviceable if you don't have headphones and, that kind of thing. Is somebody? Probably not. Sorry about that. So, Blind Square. Okay, there we go. All right. So, it can navigate you to places around you, or you can, drop place markers like in Soundscape, and return to them. They have beacons where you can, place beacons around an indoor place, and then, use Blind Square to navigate to those as well. Like if you're in a mall or whatever, you can, if the mall has these, you can use those to navigate. And I don't imagine that Microsoft with Soundscape is far behind in making those. The next app is Envision AI. It's another recognition app like Seeing AI, and it has a subscription of $2 per month.
It's time for your 7th period class.
Or $19 a year, or $90 for a lifetime subscription. But it does have a 14-day trial, sorry, where you can try it out. It's on both the iPhone and Android. So if you have an Android phone and you want the same app, you can, use that. And the main difference between that and seeing AI is that it tries to be a little bit more helpful. So if you take a picture of of a watch, it'll tell you what time it is. Or if you take a picture of a window, it'll tell you the weather. Little things like that that add a little bit more functionality, a little bit. But if you have a talking watch or you have an Apple Watch, you can already check the time. So it's kind of if you want that kind of thing, then that's good. Um, you can also teach Envision AI to recognize objects and people that it does not know about. So that can be good if you have glasses and you frequently forget where you put them, and you just want to look around. Just point your phone around and um, pan it around your room, and see if you can find the glasses or whatever. Um, Speaking of glasses, the Envision team has created a pair of glasses that use the app. It's about $2,000, $3,000. So I wouldn't really, I won't be getting one, a pair, but it might be something to look into after the product has matured a bit and gotten other apps involved and other companies where you can actually use more than just Envision on the glasses. Other apps that might be useful, TapTapSee is a little bit like seeing AI. You just point your camera at something and take a picture, and it'll try to describe the thing. If you have an iPhone 10 or iPhone 10R, sorry, or higher, maybe iPhone 10 can do it too. I don't think so. No. Um, or the iPhone SE 2020. That is the iPhone SE that was made this year. Um, you can use voice over recognition, and that will describe images very accurately, pretty accurately, as far as I can tell. It's really good. And it will describe, images that are in apps. You can go through your photos and it'll describe those. And even if you touch it, if you are taking a picture and you touch the camera, the viewfinder on the camera, it'll describe what's in the camera field of view so that you can more easily take a picture. And that's seriously amazing. I just love being able to do that, to make sure at least it has me me in the view or whatever I'm trying to take a picture of. Um, so that's really helpful. It's not really an app, but it's something that could be really helpful. And if you like the voice assistants, um, if you like the Amazon products, you can get the Alexa app. Or if you want something else, there's Reverb. That's another app that you can get for, it's on Windows, Mac, iPhone, and you can use that, um, to use Alexa. If you like Google products, you can get the Google Assistant app, and you can even set it up to work with Siri. So you can say, "Hey Siri, okay Google." Yeah. That kind of didn't work out the way I wanted to, but you can set up a Siri shortcut to open Google Assistant where the microphone it'll already be listening, so you can kind of work around Siri like that, but but you can download the Google Assistant app and use it pretty well. So those are a few apps that could be useful and provide some shortcuts and ways to get things done more easily or more quickly. Any questions? Anybody have any apps that they like?
What apps do you use personally?
I use Seeing AI for a lot, but I'm gonna try out the Envision AI and see just how good it is.
Oh, okay.
I haven't tried it out personally, but from what people are saying, it's all right.
Oh, really?
It is $2 per month, but that's not
Yeah.
too bad considering Microsoft Office is $7 a month and Adobe whatever it's 14 a month, or so it's a pretty good subscription for an app for the blind.
What about Blind Square? You said that's $30. Is that $30 for a home for is that like a subscription fee, or is that
No.
$30 for one time?
Blind Square, that is $30 for one time.
Okay,
And
cool.
you get updates for life.
That's cool.
All right. Anybody else?
Can't think of anything. I know KNFB Reader is out there and it can do.
Man,
quite a
that's
bit.
$99. I ain't getting that.
Well, I ain't
That's a lot
getting
of
that
money.
either, but I'm just saying it's out there. I mean, I know some folks that have.
Yeah, it's out there. It's just
Devin's cheap.
I'm cheap, and it's been superseded, I would think, by, and there's even another app. There's a Voice Dream Scanner that you can get that basically will scan your documents or scan whatever using AI and using on-device processing, and it's only $5. It might be a little bit more, but it's only like $5-10, so it's pretty good. And so I really think KNFB Reader is way overpriced now and way way behind in technology.
I don't blame you for don't want you to get it because everything adds up.
Oh yeah, it adds up.
Yep.
All right, anybody else? Mary, anybody else? Tyler?
No, nothing I can think of.
No questions, sir.
All right, did y'all learn anything from this, or
Yes.
was this useful?
Yes, it was.
Yep.
Well, yeah, yes, it was. I have Ira already,
Mm-hmm.
so I use that every now and then.
Devin.
Yes.
So, and
how-
I'm pretty good with that one. So I might fiddle around with the others.
Yeah. What was your question, Chris?
So how can you figure out if if Ira's free in your area or not? How can you figure that out?
You can go to Ira and go to free offers, or it might just say offers, and look at that. I believe it's before the call Ira from phone button.
Okay.
Yeah, just look at those and see what's around your area.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
All right. So next week we'll do the typing on the iPhone thing presentation, and that should be a little bit more interesting. Basically it's about all the different ways you can type on the iPhone, and there's several different ways that you can type, and it's pretty cool how many Apple have made, and you can get third-party keyboards, stuff like that. So that should be interesting.
Okay. Awesome.
All right. Anybody got anything else?
No, not that I can think of.
All right. Joel, you
Right.
gonna end the?
No,
Yeah.
Devin. I just wanted to know when you send me that
I did. I sent it today. Did you hear me, Mary?
I'm going to assume she did.
Okay.
All right,
Are
guys.
you speaking to me, Mr. Devin?
Yeah, I
Yes.
said.
Yeah.
I sent it today.
See y'all.
Have a good one, guys. If y'all need anything,
Yes.
be sure and let us
I
know.
did.
All right. Have a good one, y'all.
Y'all have a good afternoon.
Bye, y'all.